everyone. It's Friday, which means it's another Friday recap here on the Bowden Experience, and I'm so excited you joined me. Whenever you're watching this, it might be on the weekend, it might be here on Friday, but whatever day it is, whenever you're watching this, thank you so much. I couldn't do this without you. I couldn't make these videos without you, and it's really awesome to see people that support me and support what I do. And I'm just here to give you a little recap of my week. Obviously, hence the name Friday Recap. Especially if you're new and you don't know that, it might be weird. But yes, anyways, here we are. First off, I want to say a huge thank you to Misi for coming on the podcast yesterday. Actually, we recorded a few days ago, but for being on the podcast and just for the just outpouring of support that you guys gave it. It's my most listened to podcast episode ever. It's the most watched podcast episode ever. And so for me, that just really brought joy to my heart. And if I'm honest, I've been with the podcast in a little weird spot. I've been kind of thinking, do I keep doing it? You know, I love doing it, but I felt like I needed something new because I felt like I was getting a little dull. It was just kind of the same old. And even though I love doing it and I had people watching it and people listening to it, and if you were those people, thank you so much. At the same time, I wanted to take it next level. I wanted to be able to have an episode that really just brought out not only who I am, but maybe even brought somebody else into the picture. And so having Misi on is the perfect way to do that. And so I'm super grateful for him taking time out of his vacation, his break away from ministry, just to come in and do a little chat and do a little talk, which is really cool. And I love that guy. So thank you so much. I am extremely appreciative of all the support you gave it. And I can't wait to do more of them like that. I have some more things in the ideas for the podcast, some people to be on. So let's just see. And that room that you saw, I have that until January. So there'll be a lot more guests, I think. So yeah, anyways, that was just a great thing that happened this week. And honestly, that's probably the biggest thing that happened this week, because the rest of the week, I'll get to in a second. But yeah, so thank you so much. I really appreciate it. And then what have I been doing the rest of the week? That's a great question. No, I'm just kidding. No, we have been... A lot of us have been going back to work. There's still people on holiday. There's still people that are kind of getting back into work. So for me, I was just editing videos, even some pictures here and there. Not really crazy yet. And I think part of that is because of not having students here. So things are a little weird, a little slow. Also, I got to do my newsletter. So if you haven't read my newsletter, feel free to contact me directly or go to my Facebook page, the Bowden Experience Facebook page, or also mine personal one as well, and you'll be able to find that newsletter, which talks about what I've been doing the last month and kind of gearing up for this next few months of ministry. And so, yeah, that's all I've really been doing. I haven't been doing a ton. I've kind of just been doing the things that need to be done, as I would put it, which is really fun. Like on the weekend, like last weekend, obviously I was in Budapest hanging with Rebecca, and then this weekend I'm gonna be doing the same thing. So it's nice to have get out of here for a little bit and take a break, spend time with her, and then come back and work. So yeah, it's definitely been a slower week. It's definitely a lot slower than camp was. Misi and I actually talked about that. It's definitely a lot slower. It feels different. It feels weird sometimes, but at the same time, we know that it's just a great time to get back to work and change things up a little bit. So that's what's been going on. Now, the second part of this video, it's going to be a shorter one than last week, obviously. But what I wanted to talk about this one was simply kind of what's next for me. This is kind of breaking news. It's not really breaking news. I think I've talked about it here or there. But one thing is with the Bowden Experience specifically. As you all know, I'm creating a documentary of my time here, my year here. So I've been slowly putting footage together and doing that. So I've been working on that, and that's going to come out probably next May, maybe, or the end of April. But another couple projects I have working on, I'm thinking about starting up vlogs again. I don't really know. We'll see. It depends on my time and commitment and stuff like that. But I also have some other ideas to use, just some short stories, some short films. So kind of like with my 100 Days in Hungary, sort of like that, where I am talking or someone else is talking, it's just sharing a story and it's explaining, because I've realized the power of that and the power of testimony and the power of what God has done in someone's life. So there's a chance I have a few things in the work for that. So there's a lot of things behind the scenes, even though I'm only doing 2 videos right now. I would like to do more. This is kind of what's going on. So that's that. That's not the breaking news, but I will say the sort of breaking news, not really breaking news. It's just things I'm working on. Is obviously all of you know that my ministry here is officially done in March, which is about 6 months or less than 6 months away now. And what that means is I got to figure out, what God wants me to do next. As of right now, I am probably going to go back home for a while and spend a couple months. But then back in June or May, I was looking at schools over here to teach at or to work at, something like that. Are still a possibility. I always joke with my American friends that no, it's not because of Rebecca, even though she's Hungarian. No, this is definitely something I was thinking about beforehand. I guess it is a little extra perk that she's here. But yeah, so that's kind of what's going on. Again, that's all it is. I don't have any other details, but I just wanted to share that with you guys, because that's something that you guys can be praying about as I make those decisions in the near future. So that's basically it of what I wanted to share today. Kind of short. Actually, it's not really short. My videos are never short. I'm a long talker. But going into prayer requests, I have a few prayer requests. One is for the country of Hungary. As you know, last week I think I shared that the borders have been shut down, so no one's allowed in. That's because the numbers have started to rise again here in Hungary. Nothing bad. There hasn't been any crazy things yet, but be praying for the country of Hungary. Pray for our health here at Word of Life, that we would all stay healthy, that we wouldn't get COVID, that we wouldn't get sick, really. So be praying for that. That's a big thing that I think everyone in the world is hoping they don't ever contract, but also to be able to just enjoy life itself. And then second thing is pray for our students. As I said, I think I said this, I don't remember what I say half the time, but pray for our students, the students that will be coming on campus, the students that will be starting at home, that they would be able to work hard. And to do that starts in October. Also pray financially for Word of Life Hungary. We are in a tough spot, but we know that God is in control and that God is really working. If you want to know more about our Gap Fund, which I put in my last newsletter, please contact me. If you're willing to, or you're able to support us as a Word of Life Hungary whole, please do that. We really appreciate it. And we know we definitely have people that are walking along beside us. And then finally is this, just be praying for next steps for me. As I do ministry, I still don't really know what I'm doing these last 6 months. So be praying for that, but also pray for the months afterwards. It's never too early to start praying for that. I know I'll be praying about it. Pray for my leadership of Rebecca, that the relationship would be healthy and that we can continue to grow towards Christ and ultimately serve him well. And so those are my prayer requests. I hope you get some time to pray for me. Again, I can't do this ministry alone. I can't be here alone. If it wasn't for the people behind me, people at home, the people here, there's been so many people that have gotten to me this point, gotten me to this point. And you guys are just amazing. And the support you give me on these videos, the support you give me just verbally or text messages or whatever, it's truly remarkable. And I couldn't be more happy and I couldn't be more blessed to be here. And so finally, I just want to tell you this, that we serve an amazing God and that he is faithful and we can trust him. And as always, oh wait, I forgot before I go, because I tend to do this sometimes. If you love this video, click that thumbs up button. If you want to see more of these videos, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell. And yeah, you need to do that because you'll stay in touch with everything I do here on the channel. And I guess I'll finish it now. And as always, we'll talk next time.